This short video will show you how to work with Google MyMaps in order to geolocate Metamorphosis 9 case studies. So I'm going to use the example of the passive energy systems that we were talking about, and in the workbook there's a link to MyMaps. So we're going to click on this. Once MyMaps comes up, if you've never used it before, this whole area will be blank. You want to create a new map. First thing you need to do is give it a name, so click on Untitled Map here, and we can call these Meta 9 Energy Case Studies, and we can say that you can add a description as well if you want. Okay, the default view is this simple map of the world. You have the option to change your base map, so I quite like using the satellite view. And now we need to locate the projects that we've been looking at. So I'm going to start with the Kimberley Sun Mine. Just type in Kimberley, and we'll see Kimberley, BC is one of the options, and the map will zoom into Kimberley. We're going to get rid of this. Now we need to add our own markers to the map, and this is done using the add marker. And from looking at the information in the video and on the website, I know that the sun mine is located in this industrial area that is barren. I'm going to click there, and we're going to call this again the name of the project. Kimberley Sun Mine, and we'll save that. Now we can edit this location, and one of the things we want to do is maybe change the style. So if we click on style, it allows us to choose icons. This is a sun mine, so I want something with sun on it, so I'm going to click on more icons, and then up here I'm going to search for sun. It's turned up one under the weather. I'm going to click that and confirm it. And we actually want this to be probably more of a sort of a yellowy orange color, and that looks a little better. The next thing we need to do is we also need to add the information we found about Kimberley Sun Mine into this geolocation marker. So I'm going to click on edit here, and this puts us into the text area, and go back to my document where I have some information on the sun mine, which I collected from the research, and we're going to copy that and come back in here and paste that information in, and we'll save it. You can also add images to your geolocation markers. So as an example, I'm going to click on add image, and then if I do a Google image search for Kimberley Sun Mine, we find some nice images here of the sun mine, and so maybe I'll use this one, and I'll select that. That will upload the image, and now we can save that. Finally, we'll want to get rid of the search marker that we created. So we're going to click on that, and now I'm going to rename this layer, because this is the passive energy studies, and we'll save that one. So the next one was the BioLite project, and if we look at the BioLite thing, we see that I said use this position as a rough location for it. So again, we can come in here, we'll paste that in there, and then this will zoom the map out to this area. Again, we want to drop the marker probably out in the countryside area as opposed to right in the middle of town. So we can maybe zoom out a little bit here, and let's drop it somewhere in this sort of smaller area over this side. And again, this is going to be BioLite. Give it a title. BioLite East Africa mission, and we'll save that. This time, because we've been talking about camp stoves, again I'm going to go to more icons and type in fire. We've got a nice fire here, that's a campfire, that'll work. Click on that, and probably want some kind of red color for that. So we've got a nice red campfire. And once again, we are going to add the information that we found about the BioLite East Africa mission from our research. We'll copy that and place that in here. Save. And again, if we want to add images, we can add images. And again, we'll do a Google image search for BioLite cook stove, maybe. And I don't have the actual household one on here. So I'm not going to bother with those ones. Anyway, that's how you do it. And again, we want to delete the actual initial marker that was put down. And as we now zoom out in the world, we should find that we are able to see our case studies in different areas of the world. Finally, we'll need to share this. So click on the share button. And there's some different options you can use here. Currently, it's private only to you. If we change this, we can make it so that anyone who has the link can actually view it. So if we click on this, anyone anywhere in the world, if we give them the link, will be able to do it. Or you can select anyone at Brentwood College with a link. I'm just going to go this one, and this means that they can view. So I'm going to save that. And this is the link we can share. So we can now copy this link, and back in our document, we can actually put a link into here, which will then get submitted and can be viewed. So I hope that helps with using Google Maps and enables you to use this to accurately geolocate projects that we work on. Thank you.